There's a first reading by the City Council planned for this evening, and that would be updating the traffic manual. So tell me why this is a concern to you and your members.
Well, it's a concern for several reasons. Number one, we don't believe this traffic manual is adhering to state law, state regulations, DOT regulations. We also currently have a lawsuit, as you know, against the city in regards to the current off-duty ordinance, which we don't believe is being enforced, the way it's written. So the actual ordinance, the actual lawsuit, I'm sorry, for the ordinance, both the city and the POBA sought summary judgment from the court, and that is going to be decided on December 13th. So the fact that they're even trying to pass this less than 5 weeks before that decision comes down, we believe it's just an attempt for them to have insurance in case they lose the lawsuit to effectively remove the police officers out of the off-duty program.
So the traffic manual obviously has been part of city regulations for many decades, I would assume, a long time for sure. So what makes this different than the previous incarnation of what was on the books?
Well, number one, there is a traffic manual that is currently, I think it was either done in 1985 or 1995. When they tried to pass this manual back in August, they did not provide the council with the old manual. Instead of doing strike-throughs, they basically just presented an entire new manual. And obviously the council people were able to see what was being changed. So we believe that was done purposely to prevent them from seeing what was being changed. And we believe that part of this manual is definitely not adhering to state regulations, DOT regulations, specifically where they say flag people will be in certain areas where the state manual and state DOT says they cannot be. For instance, they're saying that flagmen could be in intersections as long as the traffic light is not overridden. And the state DOT regulations, as well as Title 39, says that only a police officer or a traffic officer can pull traffic through a signalized intersection. And flagmen are not recognized as traffic officers.